The example of snag grinding is A. Trimming the surface left by sprues and risers on castings. B. Grinding the parting line left on castings. C. Removing flash on forgings. D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. In machining soft materials, a tool with negative relief angle is used. A. Correct. B. Incorrect. C. D. The correct answer is correct. Which of the following parameters influence the axial feed rate in centreless grinding? A. Regulating wheel diameter. B. Speed of the regulating wheel. C. Angle between the axis of grinding and regulating wheels. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The lathe spindles are usually made hollow and provided with A. Internal taper. B. External taper. C. Internal and external taper. D. No taper. The correct answer is internal taper. The top and sides of the table of a saper usually have A. L-type slots. B. T-type slots. C. I-type slots. D. Any one of these. The correct answer is T-type slots. The binding material used in cemented carbide tools is A. Tungsten. B. Chromium. C. Silicon. D. Cobalt. The correct answer is cobalt. In machining, metals chips break due to off-work material. A. Toughness. B. Ductility. C. Elasticity. D. Work hardening. The correct answer is work hardening. For softer materials, the point angle of the drill is kept A. Equal to 118. B. Less than 118. C. More than 118. D. Any one of these. The correct answer is less than 118. When the backgear is engaged in a backgeared headstock, the spindle speed reduces considerably. A. Agree. B. Disagree. C. D. The correct answer is agree. In continuous chip cutting, the maximum heat is taken by the cutting tool. A. Yes. B. No. C. D. The correct answer is no. Which of the following statement is correct regarding grinding of high carbon steel? A. Grinding at high speed results in the reduction of chip thickness and cutting forces per grit. B. Aluminum oxide wheels are employed. C. The grinding wheel has to be of open structure. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The rear teeth of a broach. A. Perform burnishing operation. B. Remove minimum metal. C. Remove maximum metal. D. Remove no metal. The correct answer is remove maximum metal. High-speed steel drills can be operated at about the speed of high-carbon steel drills. A. 1/2. B. 1/4. C. Double. D. 4 times. The correct answer is double. When the end of a tap is tapered for about 3 or 4 threads, it is known as A. Taper tap. B. Bottoming tap. C. Second tap. D. None of these. The correct answer is second tap. Crater wear is predominant in A. Carbon tool steels. B. Tungsten carbide tools. C. High-speed steel tools. D. Ceramic tools. The correct answer is tungsten carbide tools. The method of centreless grinding used to produce taper is A. In-feed grinding. B. Through-feed grinding. C. In-feed grinding. D. Any one of these. The correct answer is in-feed grinding. In a saper, the length of stroke is increased by A. Increasing the center distance of bull gear and crank pin. B. Decreasing the center distance of bull gear and crank pin. C. Increasing the length of the arm. D. Decreasing the length of the slot in the slotted lever. The correct answer is increasing the center distance of bull gear and crank pin. Carbon tool steels have low heat and wear resistance. A. Correct. B. Incorrect. C. D. The correct answer is correct. Trepanning is an operation of A. Making a cone-shaped enlargement of the end of a hole. B. Smoothing and squaring the surface around a hole. C. Sizing and finishing a small diameter hole. D. Producing a hole by removing metal along the circumference of a hollow cutting tool. The correct answer is producing a hole by removing metal along the circumference of a hollow cutting tool. The abrasive recommended for grinding materials of high tensile strength is A. Silicon carbide. B. Aluminium oxide. C. Sandstone. D. Diamond. The correct answer is aluminium oxide. The factor responsible for the formation of continuous chips with built-up edge is A. Low cutting speed and large rake angle. B. Low cutting speed and small rake angle. C. High cutting speed and large rake angle. D. High cutting speed and small rake angle. The correct answer is low cutting speed and small rake angle. An important geometrical quantity in the cutting of metals which can be used as a criterion for machinability of metals is A. Cutting speed. B. Feed rate. C. Shear angle. D. Tool geometry. The correct answer is shear angle. In centreless grinding, the surface speed of regulating wheel is A. 5 to 15 min. B. 15 to 60 min. C. 60 to 90 min. D. 90 to 120 min. The correct answer is 15 to 60 min. In metal cutting, use of low feeds and high cutting speeds is desired when the objective is A. High metal removal rate. B. Dry machining. C. Use of soft cutting tool. D. Surface finish. The correct answer is surface finish. The angle on which the strength of the tool depends is A. Rake angle. B. Cutting angle. C. Clearance angle. D. Lip angle. The correct answer is rake angle. Larger than 15 side cutting edge angle. A. Increases tool life. B. Decreases tool life. C. Produces chipping and decreases tool life. D. Results in excessive stress concentration and greater heat generation. The correct answer is produces chipping and decreases tool life. Which of the following statement is correct for orthogonal cutting system? A. The cutting edge of the tool is perpendicular to the direction of tool travel. B. The cutting edge clears the width of the workpiece on either ends. C. The chip flows over the tool face and the direction of the chip flow velocity is normal to the cutting edge. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The angle made by the face of the tool and the plane parallel to the base of cutting tool is called A. Rake angle. B. Cutting angle. C. Clearance angle. D. Lip angle. The correct answer is rake angle. In case of turning, as the machining proceeds, the spindle speed must with the decrease in diameter of work. A. Decrease. B. Increase. C. D. The correct answer is increase. Back rake angle of a single point tool is the angle by which the face of the tool is inclined towards back. A. Agree. B. Disagree. C. D. The correct answer is agree. As the cutting speed increases, tool life decreases. A. Yes. B. No. C. D. The correct answer is yes. In metal machining, the work tool contact zone is a zone where heat is generated due to A. Plastic deformation of metal. B. Burnishing friction. C. Friction between the moving chip and the tool face. D. None of the above. The correct answer is burnishing friction. Thread grinding requires work speed from A. 1 to 3 m-min, B. 5 to 10 m-min, C. 10 to 14 m-min, D. 14 to 20 m-min. The correct answer is 1 to 3 m-min. Threading is an operation of A. Smoothing and squaring the surface around a hole, B. Sizing and finishing a small diameter hole, C. Producing a hole by removing metal along the circumference of a hollow cutting tool, D. Cutting helical grooves on the external cylindrical surface. The correct answer is cutting helical grooves on the external cylindrical surface. Glazing in grinding wheels can be decreased by A. Using a harder wheel or by increasing the wheel speed, B. Using a softer wheel or by decreasing the wheel speed, C. Using a harder wheel or by decreasing the wheel speed, D. Using a softer wheel or by increasing the wheel speed. The correct answer is using a softer wheel or by decreasing the wheel speed. The cutting speed is minimum while machining with a high-speed steel tool. A. Cast iron, B. Mild steel, C. Brass, D. Aluminium. The correct answer is cast iron. A process of removing metal by pushing or pulling a cutting tool is called A. Up milling, B. Down milling, C. Forming, D. broaching. The correct answer is broaching. The hardness of a grinding wheel is specified by A. Brinell hardness number, B. Rockwell hardness number, C. Vickers pyramid number, D. Letter of alphabet. The correct answer is letter of alphabet. Which of the following operations can be performed with milling cutters? A. Cutting keyways on shafts, B. Cutting external screw threads, C. Cutting teeth of spur gears, D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. While cutting helical gears on a non-differential gear hobber, the feed change gear ratio is A. Independent of index change gear ratio, B. Dependent on speed change gear ratio, C. Interrelated to index change gear ratio, D. Independent of speed and index change gear ratio. The correct answer is interrelated to index change gear ratio. The swing diameter over the bed is the height of the center measured from the bed of the lathe. A. Equal to B. Twice, C. Thrice, D. 1/2. The correct answer is twice. In grinding irregular curved tapered convex and concave surfaces, the grinder used is A. Cylindrical grinder, B. Internal grinder, C. Surface grinder, D. Tool and cutter grinder. The correct answer is surface grinder. Down milling is also called A. Conventional milling, B. Climb milling, C. End milling, D. Face milling. The correct answer is climb milling. Any number of equal divisions can be obtained on milling machine by A. Direct indexing, B. Simple indexing, C. Compound indexing, D. Differential indexing. The correct answer is simple indexing. The depth of cut in drilling is the drill diameter. A. Equal to B. 1/4, C. 1/2, D. Double. The correct answer is 1/2. The type of tool used on lathe, saper and planer is A. Single point cutting tool, B. 2-point cutting tool, C. 3-point cutting tool, D. multi-point cutting tool. The correct answer is single point cutting tool. A grinding wheel is used to grind soft materials. A. Coarse grained, B. Medium grained, C. Fine grained, D. The correct answer is coarse grained. The relation between tool life T and cutting speed V is Vt n constant. In this relation the value of n depends upon A. Work material, B. Tool material, C. Working conditions, D. Type of chip produced. The correct answer is tool material. In order to grind soft material, A. Coarse-grained grinding wheel is used, B. Fine-grained grinding wheel is used, C. Medium-grained grinding wheel is used, D. Any one of these. The correct answer is coarse-grained grinding wheel is used.